top of the morning. I hope everyone has had a great, festive, positive energy, family, love, shit kicking of a time. Yeah, you know I changed my name, so I'm gonna let y'all know it's now officially Mr.OhRealay. Anyway, today I really want to touch on something. This is important. I gotta walk this one slow because I want to be. This is very important for. I mean, I don't care what culture. It's called Correct. The disconnect. Shit, I don't even know why I want to sit to start this one. Okay, let's try this. Well, I was fishing. What was that? I guess it was the day. Okay, New Year's Eve. Anyway, fishing sucked. Big fishing say, hey, he gotta go to the mall because he's trying to buy gifts. We followed him up there, and some young, talented, brilliant, bright, brave young men were interviewing people based off, I think it was the quarantine, worst thing you ever done. You know, me and my guys, before I went in the mall, I said, I gotta do me. You gonna get me in the mall? Well, I'm gonna do my one too. I can't go into that. I ain't been in the mall in years. And these kids walked up to me and we created magic. And I forgot about it. You know, we moved on. I don't know if these guys were gonna do anything, but about 4 or 5 in the morning, they sent me the video. And I laughed all morning. Then they told me, thank you, big homie. Thank you, OG. All morning. And I looked at the comments and I said, see, we gotta correct the disconnect. Because me and the youth, in my 53 years, see how I act? I'm still childlike. I'm gonna tell you why. Grew up raising people. I was raising parents. So anyway, as I digress. Now, I got this job one time. I was a janitor. And it was, I ain't gonna tell the name of the place. And they had 20 girls upstairs. They had 20 boys downstairs. Now, these were high-risk teens from all across, America. They came to Hollywood to be stars. Little white girl from Wisconsin came down there. You know what happened to her, right? Y'all know, right? Lost and turned out. Little boys, too. Brothers, sisters. And then we took, they also took in inner city kids, too, that they didn't want. People didn't want. Or let me say this better. Let me slow that down. Kids, broken kids, hurt kids. Parents lost them. Now, I wasn't supposed to be there. I was selling more dope than the job said, but, I needed to have a job. So I just took the janitor job, and I thought I could do it good. But the kids, I was there 3 years. First year, in the first 6 months. So they got psychologists on board. They got doctors. I mean, this is a 3-story building. They're not playing with these kids. I mean, every day they got activities. It's not wild. Okay, let me speed it up. Anyway, these kids used to run to me. They used to fuck those white folks up tough. I mean, these kids has pent up anger. If I tell you their stories, I mean, shit, you'll cry right now. Well, I was a terrible janitor. I got brought in one time in the office, and it was a director. She says, she was always sweet to me and always tried. It was a brand new building. It wasn't like an old building. I mean, I was the first person supposed to be cleaning it. And anyway, so this is what happened. She takes me in the office and says, James, everybody loves you in the building. Everywhere. They talk about every shift. They talk about you. But I got to be honest with you. I'm going to have to let you go. I looked at her and I said, it was close to Christmas too. I said, okay. I wasn't even tripping because I just loved the energy, but I was making a few dollars under the table at other places. Anyway, I said, well, I understand. She said, but wait. I'm only firing you from being a janitor. You need to be the shift coordinator. I'll give you 2 floors. You can run the boys and the girls floor. Then I was shocked. And then they just walked me into my position, and I was the lead, and I had 20 girls upstairs and 20 boys downstairs. I was the activity coordinator. When I came on, I ran the whole floor. And the cooks, I make sure they had their meals, everything, and I calmed the kids down. I understood them because I grew up like them. Fucked up. This is as long as I've talked before I got to where I wanted to go. Now this is what, so back to the video. And other people. Those kids appreciated older brother, not just like, she's little, but no engaging with him, you know? See, I could make this really long, but let's just do this. Let's not become our parents, you know? You don't remember when rap came out, right? And then we were like, oh, that music gonna die, huh? And we was like, y'all don't get it. They old, right? They don't get it. Now we, our parents. See, back in our day, and that turned the kid off automatically. She goes, I hate that shit too. I don't even talk about my past much, because if I do that, I forget that I'm here now. This world is crazy right now. I know y'all, you're worried about the babies. You know, you just want to be safe. You know, you want them to be protected because you worry about the world that's going to probably hurt them. And you know, I understand that. But let's just switch it. What about kids that live in Beirut right now, or wherever a war is going on? But unfortunately, they're kids, but this is their youth period. See, the youth period you only get it once. And we know we went wild when we had ours. So it doesn't matter where you at. Unfortunately, the time is where the time is. And at their time is, you kind of got to back up and hope God protects them. But if you suppress them from living, see, let me just take this to the other thing. If I had known that the best times of my life was when I was a youth, I'd have been crazier, wilder. Because see, what happens is after they teach you, go and have fun, go wild out, blah, 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 till you're 18, right? Go get some more education, right? Then they funnel your ass into a system that is no more fun, huh? Bills, huh? Interesting. So, what you get a societal experiment where they train you when you can have fun now we need to enslave you for the rest of your life. The only thing you're going to wait for, right? Right? Is death. And you're going to judge the youth because you know you hating. You old hater. Because them kids is having fun. You see how they jump around and have fun? You like, yeah, we used to do that. But we didn't jump that high. You know you hate that, no. So my point is that you got to disconnect some of this old thinking, and we got to reconnect the disconnect. You know what I'm saying? If you will, right? Because we need our babies. And we ain't shit without them. And they need our information and wisdom and all that old deep old shit we act like we know. And don't share shit because they don't want to hear shit because of the way you deliver it to them. Gotta stop this message. Let's correct the disconnect. We need our babies.